up, everybody? This is your girl LaLa, aka the baddest woman of YouTube. Thank you for coming into my YouTube channel, LaLa's Empire. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, turn on your notifications so it'll let you know, like, hey, I uploaded a new video. Also, follow me on my fellow social medias. It will be located on the description box down below. Also, always tune in on Thursdays to the Venomous Smoke podcast. Well, Venomous Smoke podcast, where we discuss wrestling. So it'll be the Venomous Wrestling podcast, where I'll be co-starring with my boy Mo Young. And yo, I'm telling you right now, if you are a wrestling fan or were a wrestling fan, I kid you not, you'll be laughing your head off. Because some of the shit we be saying, it be just off the chain. So, the reason why we are here is because I have a story time. And, ooh, this is like blast from the past story time. Like, we're gonna take a trip down memory lane when I was like 18. No, matter of fact, I was 17 going on 18, if I'm not mistaken, when this incident occurred. So, first off, I will start with, for identity purposes, I'm using fake names because I don't want nobody to be like, why you put me up there? Why you put up with the spot like that? But with this story time, it's gonna be a lesson learned to everybody who's in that age range, 17, 18, 19, 20s, hell, even my 30s. Because I got story time for that one when it comes to people in their 20s and their 30s. But that's gonna be later on in life. So I'm gonna start out with, remember when I did a story time about and this is like old, so if you guys was around when I had my YouTube channel called LaLa's World, the 2 boyfriends and 1 Chuck E. Cheese cup. So around the time I was dating the first guy, the one I suspected of him cheating on me, and I broke up with him the day and I'm just giving y'all a backstory. I broke up with him, I would say, he was trying to break up with me the day I found out my grandmother passed away. But I broke up with him the day of, I would say the day of or the day after my grandmother's funeral. Because I was just like, no. And then on top of that, he was messing with a coworker over there where she was a freaking thought. But around that time, I had turned 18. And I know by New York law, if you fight a minor, you're going to jail. So I couldn't lay hands on the bitch if I wanted to. But karma came for her ass, so I'm happy. So, fast forward, around the time when I was dating this asshole, me and my friend, I'm gonna call her Beauty. We got invited to a pool party, and it was from another coworker. It was like pretty much, it was me, Beauty, and another coworker. I wanna call her Lovely. And 2 other coworkers. I'm gonna call this one Michelle, and I'm gonna call the other one Rena. So we got invited to this pool party. So what happened was that we ended up, I think Beauty knew the promoter, because this is so long ago, so bear with me. What happened was, when we got invited to this pool party, we paid for our tickets and everything like that. So we paid for our entry, and then what happened was, we got the address. So all of us jumped into, and then, like, you know, before all this happened, we got our bathing suits. I know I went to go buy one, and me and Beauty went to go buy bathing suits. And what happened was that, you know, the day of the pool party, we all, you know, got in a cab, and we all went to the address. When we got there, Jesus, Mary, and fucking Joseph, it looked a little sketchy. Like, we didn't hear no music. We didn't hear no, we didn't see people, and it was dark. Matter of fact, I don't even think we saw the pool. So we was like, yo, is this the right address? Like, something's a little shady. So we got there, there's nobody there, so we felt like, oh shit, I think we've been duped. So with that being said, like, you know, our whole night was ruined. All of us is in our bathing suits. Well, we had on bathing suits, but we had like stuff to cover up, like regular clothes or some decent kind of clothes to cover up, but we still looked cute. So with that being said, we end up going to a restaurant. I would say a freaking Caribbean restaurant. I think, no, it was a Jamaican restaurant, and we ended up getting food over there, and we were just like talking and like giggling, whatever. So after we finished our food, we end up going home. So we thinking the shit is over. We're like, okay. And then I think one of them proceeded to say like, okay, let's try to see if we can get our money back. So I believe when the promoter got contacted, they kept contacting him. Like he kept getting contacted, and come to find out, pretty much all of us was out of $20. Now it would think like, okay, $20 ain't nothing. It's not a big deal. But to me, I was like, are you serious? I just paid this promoter $20 and there's no pool party and we not getting our money back. I said, that's bullshit. Like, I was so mad, but I was just like, you know what? Lesson learned. And at the time, I was still young. Like, I was 17 going on 18, if I'm not mistaken. So it was just like, yeah, this story time was hella short. This is a lesson to let anybody know, like, if you're getting invited to events, this is something I had to still learn even now. You gotta ask questions, man. Especially like, look, okay, before I cough up this money, you know, how the place looking, what's the vibe looking like, you know, hell, I think around the time, since we was young, we didn't have no cars. You know, we were just relying on buses and trains. Well, I didn't have a car, and I didn't have my license, not even a permit. So it's just like, damn, like, I wish you would have went over there, like, during the daytime. But even if I tried to go there through the daytime, I was still in school. Like, I think that's when I just started college, like, College of Staten Island. So it was just like, I wish somebody would have went ahead and passed by over there to see how the place looked before we even cough up that $20. Cause man, when I tell you we was excited to go, And disclaimer, if you hear the fan blowing, if you hear something blowing in the background, that's my fan, my bad. So with that being said, that is the story. It was like a short story, by the way. I'm sorry, it wasn't gonna be long. This is the story when I first got duped out of my money for a goddamn pool party. So, lesson learned, ask questions, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, comment down below if this ever happens to you. What other advice you could give when it comes to situations like that. Till then, thank you for watching. Till next time, loves. Bye.